sandals and shorts, and surf and scuba and sand and sailing and soccer. San Diego, California.
Season's greetings. Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic 291. A playoff has been clinched in San Diego. San Diego FC with a tie and a point and a loss. And the San Diego FC clinched playoffs. The inaugural team is the first in MLS to get such an honor, breaking and shattering records as that inaugural team left and right. There is no stopping San Diego FC, but maybe Huming Sun is in the chat. Season's greetings to everybody who's welcoming us into their phone devices, into their homes. We're going to talk everything playoff related San Diego FC leading up to it because there's still giant ramp.
6 games left.
Still 6 games. A lot can happen. They're currently in first place fighting for the Supporters Shield in MLS and then in NWSL, a double Snapdragon game. Anyway, lose to Racing Louisville against the artist formerly known as Taylor Korniak. Comes back, had a good defensive performance, but San Diego Wave dominate in everything but the scoreline. Jonas Sandoval with probably one of the, if not the best lines of a San Diego FC head coach ever. Probably second to...
Hi, Tony. Nice to hear your voice again. It's been a while.
Thank you, Landon.
Gotta move on from that one.
Everybody did. It's okay.
Yeah. It was a very long weekend of soccer stuff here in San Diego, and then the Dodgers were also in town, Tony, against the mighty Padres.
So that's crazy, right? Like San Diego FC clinches playoffs in the inaugural season, and again, marching forwards, just really doing what's been unthinkable for an expansion team to do, especially the way that they're doing it, right? Like going through the academy, going with such youth, a first-time head coach, never coached adults before necessarily, doing
it with literal kids.
Literally. And it's incredible what he's been able to do. Tyler Heaps, the squad being put together leading up to this upcoming weekend, and it's the Tom Penn on a pole match, the Tom Penn Classico, the LAFC versus San Diego FC. The Huming Sun first home match will be against first place San Diego FC. We'll get to that and all of it, but thank you for everybody who's been sharing, subscribing, and honestly having a good chat here in the comment section. So we're gonna bring Abe on here as
before we get started with everything.
Abe, right.
No, you can throw in Abe. Abe's part of this. Throw in Abe. Come on, Abe. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, the one and only Abe.
Abe Ruski.
Hey, baby.
Hey now, season's greetings, boys.
Greetings.
I'm excited.
Okay, everyone. Before we dive into goals, gaps, and grades, which I believe is what we're going to start with, we're getting close to episode 300.
Yeah, we are.
The boys and I, we're going back and forth of what we should do for episode 300.
The lads.
Up in the air, it's possibly doing a live show at a brewery. Live mics, people, we can have a guest, people can come on, talk, whatever it is. I think we're just curious to see if you all would show up.
Yeah, for episode 300.
I think that's what's keeping us from maybe possibly doing this.
Legitimately, I don't want to put anybody in a weird position to come out on a Monday. And I'm strong in it being on a Monday.
And if
I'm
we do it,
would
you all prefer a Monday or a Sunday?
If you want it to be at a brewery, you can do it at a brewery. Or if you want to make our lives a little bit more impossible, we can recreate and reserve a fire pit, the same fire pit where Chiva and I sat down for about 6 hours reserving a fire pit in Mission Bay and came up with this concept.
That would be so cool. I think that would be really cool if we just record an episode there.
Yeah.
And like this, we bring a setup, generate, whatever it is.
But not for 300? Okay.
Maybe. I mean, People are saying they would go to a brewery. People, I don't know if people prefer to go to a brewery. They can buy beers, or
I don't know if
they can
people
bring their own beers, chairs.
I don't know if people will come out. I mean, I'd want to entice. I'd reach out to the teams and be like, "Hey guys, episode 300 coming up.
It's a
You guys-
landmark for San Diego.
Let's get some
soccer
stuff for
podcast
giveaways, some
history.
some raffles.
The Always Loyal podcast did not reach 300 episodes.
They did not. That podcast did not deserve that stone being thrown that way.
That was mean. That was
Uh,
nice.
Every other soccer podcast that we've witnessed in our 5 years has not gone to 300 episodes. It's a big
I don't know if
accomplishment.
we've made it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, look, live
Hey.
show, live rock show. I know you're a musician. I'm down for that. But yeah, just breweries, la carne asada. I'm down. Live from. See, I was thinking because it lines up, right? When is the championship game projected to be for MLS?
December, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, December. They
When
take
did-
like a couple weeks off from between
300
because
is,
of
I think, the last.
international.
It's the last week of October.
Okay, so there may be a home game.
Playoff,
What if
it would
what
be a
if
playoff match?
What if we do? Listen to this. What if we do? You know how College Game Day does like just a show, and just like with people in the back and during
I went to one of those back in Oregon one time.
the Snapdragon Pier again. We have no resources in which to invest in order to rent any space. Otherwise, I'd be like, look, Hall H in the Hyatt. Let's do it, guys. The Scottish Rite Center. Also, I do want to apologize. I know you guys were here last week. I did have some disparaging, unfortunate things to say about San Jose and everything that afterthought of a city really just means to me, and really what a privilege it is for them to be considered in California. But other than that, if I hit a nerve with anybody from California's armpit, I sincerely apologize. Anyway, goals, gaps, and greats, guys.
Goals, gaps, and greats.
All right, goals, gaps, and greats. We talk about the best goal, gap, and great over the weekend. San Diego related, and we're getting a little bit creative, especially on the goal side of things. But goals, gaps, and greats. All right, goals, gaffes, and greats. Again, we start everything off with a little appetizer of like, here's the things that are coming up, because it was kind of sad. There wasn't a lot of goals from it. There were no goals.
There was a lot in Tijuana on Friday. I'll tell you that.
So
There were a lot of goals in that Joe Corona match.
in that Joe Corona match, therefore making it. So with that in mind, I nominated the following goal from local San Diegan in MLS, Milanilovsky.
Sullivan driving forward. Forward it falls out to Milowski. Goal!
No?
Philadelphia Union are
Guys?
relentless.
It's a solid goal, taking advantage of a mistake by the Chicago defense. I think that's a solid nomination. It's a little bit of a garbage time goal, I'll be honest, but
SanDiego.Futbol's goal of the week.
not for me, honestly. No,
Not
there
for
was
me.
a better goal in a different San Diego based game. I consider Cholos part of San Diego, the greater San Diego area to me.
I
This
agree
is
with
the
you.
entire thing.
Even if it is a Chivas match, like that counts. We've given it to other teams
So
during
this is the one that you submitted.
Wave or MLS games. No,
That's not that one. Oh wait, it is that one.
It is that one. All right. So this is Chivas.
Hold on, let me give everyone a little bit of perspective here if you haven't been keeping up with Liga MX. Chivas, our team. I think that's one team that we agree that we're fans
Mhm.
of.
Yeah.
Chivas?
Chivas, you know, they beat the national
If you don't know
team.
about Chivas, the only team in Mexico to play with Mexican-based players. Absolute garbage this season. Trash. One of the worst teams in the season. Cholos, Tijuana, Joe Corona, San Diego kid, plays there. Absolute garbage as well of a team. And they have Gil Mora, a starlit 16-year-old that is going to rock Mexico up in the next year's World Cup. Cholos were up 3-0 with like 20 minutes left in this match. Or 3-1. 83rd minute is Efrain Alvarez, ex-Cholos player, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Chivas signed him this season from Cholos. He goes back to Estadio Caliente and scores this banger. Bring Chivas back to 1 goal with about 7 minutes left.
Tijuana were up 3-0.
Cholos were up 3-0. By the way, if you want to show Piojo Alvarado's goal, have you seen it? To tie it up?
Where is it?
Just put Chivas Piojo Alvarado versus Cholos or something.
Am I close? No.
It's at the end. That one.
Here.
This was in, yeah.
Okay. That's the same goal. All right.
Same goal.
All right. So again, San Diego, there was no goals by a San Diego-based team. The name San Diego did not score a goal this weekend.
But if this banger doesn't suffice for you,
okay, that's a great goal we just saw. What else?
Tie the game in the 95th minute. Piojo Alvarado.
Okay.
This is him with the ball.
Okay. 32, 93rd minute, 94th minute. Great. Oh.
Tie it up.
No, San Diego Inter season has not started yet. No goal from San Diego Inter. San Diego Sockers are off season.
There was another nominee. And it was another San Diego-based player, plays for America Femenil, who scored against Barcelona.
You have it.
I don't have it. I thought you had it.
It wasn't a friendly. It wasn't the greatest goal, I don't think. I think shout out to Scarlett Cambreros for scoring that, fellow Benito Vistavarin.
But she still scored against Barcelona.
To be honest,
it's a friendly though.
It was
Okay,
Tomas Angel scored against America.
Wait,
Tomas Angel scored against America. Does that count? Does that matter?
You're telling me that a goal isn't a banger or counts as much against Barcelona on a friendly?
I mean, it's like, yeah, it's a friendly. Like what?
Have you seen the Marco Fabian's goals for Chivas against Barcelona and that famous 4-1 victory? Have you seen those goals?
He still lives off of eats.
I'm being serious. Abe, have you seen these goals?
Oh
no.
Guess what? It is related to this because look where I found this. Our old pals, MLS. Gracias, MLS.
USA. Chivas USA.
Marquito Fabian. Oh. You know what?
Empire Strikers legend.
What? Football's goal of the week is Marco Fabian.
Marco Fabian wins it, man.
Is that enough for you, Abe?
I mean, that's a great banger of a goal. I think it has a chance to be a goal of the week, but for Scarlett Cambreros to do it in a loss, in a friendly loss as well. Like, she played a lot of games this week too. Like,
well, guess what? If that's not enough for you, Dave, if as the very powerful John Travolta in Austin Powers Goldmember 1 said, "Oh, there is no pleasing you," let me show you his second. Que ni se la creyó.
Minutes after.
Marquito Fabian. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
It's been a while since I've seen that one.
Oh my gosh.
David Villa played in this game.
David
Iniesta,
Villa.
Xavi.
Everybody. And yeah, that's who. So, you know what? That's what happens when there's no goals for San Diego.
Yeah, that's what you guys get.
I vote for Alvarez goal in the Chivas.
All right, let us know in the chat who you guys believe won San Diego Football's goal of the week, and if you have a goal that you scored, a goal in Chicano futsal in the Sunday League, send it to us, and we'll make it we'll make it the goal. You'll be in the pantheon of goals, gaffes, and greats.
The USL is dead for this podcast when Loyal died, my friend. Sorry.
Send them over. I don't consume as much.
We actually did show some goals of the week when USL started this season.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, we did.
I think it was one of those Phoenix Rising, like Chivolazo.
How else would I know that Rubio Rubin is playing with Charlotte Battery, bro?
We saw
Number 14.
Shout out to Colin Martin. I think he had like an ACL surgery this weekend.
Shout out Colin Martin. Shout out to Coach Beto doing the San Diego Loyal Kit Vault thing. We know the guy that won the Colin Martin one. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Generous. I'll take any of those goals over Ilowski's. All right. Any goal from Kicks and Giggles? They didn't play this weekend. Actually, they canceled. I was actually going to plan on going, but the heat.
Very, very hot. But all right. Time to move on to our. What do you guys want? Great.
Let's go gaff.
Let's go gaff. All right.
Go for you.
Gaff of the week. There was a couple nominees, but I think one of the biggest nominees that we've had was just straight up Cholos blowing a 3-0 lead against Chivas. I know you all have some other ones as well if you guys want to throw them up there, but
I got you.
what do you have? What's
It's
your
actually one that you let me know earlier this week, and it
yes.
was MLS related. And hey, let me get your thoughts on this.
Oh, I have so many thoughts on this.
Head coach of Inter Miami, Javier Mascherano, with a phone call. Once he was shown a red card and directing traffic in.
We have no idea who he was on the phone with. Okay,
that's what we're going with.
It's being very presumptuous to believe that he's on the phone with the assistant coach, who's obviously on the phone with someone listening to instructions. His mom could have called him. Maybe his mom was giving him instructions on how to coach the team. You know, maybe it was
his mom calling the assistant, which the mom can get a red card.
You have no idea. And also, as 619 Soccer says, not an MLS match. They can do whatever they want. Leagues Cup. That's why Leagues Cup is so dumb. I think if you should take anything from this,
Isn't that just a FIFA rule though?
Kind of, but also Leagues Cup can do whatever the hell they want because they're just Leagues Cup. Like they invent it's not really a FIFA rule to end a game in a
give the mom a red card.
Like no extra time in a tournament. You know that no other tournament is like that. So it's all nonsense. It's all contrived, weird stuff. Like obviously, coach gets a red card. They shouldn't be allowed to just sit like a couple rows behind the coach and just on the phone. Like
and so grandma dumb. Too. The lockers too.
At the end of the day, I think overall Leagues Cup is still a gaff. I mean, all 4 MLS teams are the ones that advance to the semifinals, and again, hard to believe that it isn't due to teams not having to travel.
Tengo las tortillas, ahí las quiero, ma. Mira, ahí yo dejé, ahí la toalla, ahí estaba seca. Yo la dejé ahí mismo, yo no la moví ahí. I'm telling you.
Just the clip is the timing on this like cut is amazing.
Why is he not wearing headphones? I've seen so many assistant referees on SanDiego FC sidelines. Just it's the new thing with the AirPod in. Like 1 AirPod, 2 AirPods in. I don't know.
Why don't they do it like NFL coaches? Like NFL coaches have the full headset. Like they should just get those. Well, actually, it might be an Apple thing now that I think about it. Because it's Apple TV, they have to wear the AirPods. They do use like only iPads and stuff on the sideline as well.
Here's a fun tip for anybody who works in the corporate America. If you wear AirPods, they're technically hearing aids. So if you wear both of them, you can be listening to whatever you want, and you cannot be legally told to take them off because they are hearing aids. Much like I wouldn't ask somebody to show me the prescription for the glasses. I believe you. I need them. I need them to hear. So there you go. Enjoy, HR.
All right.
And also, I'll say one more thing. This is dumb too. The fact that the top 3 in Leagues Cup get into CONCACAF Champions League is so dumb. Leagues Cup is just nonsense.
Joe.
All the Mexican teams have to play in the U.S. How is that fair?
Yep.
Okay.
I agree with that as well. And time to move on with our great of the week.
All right. Great of the week.
It's not me.
With that, the great of the week, there is no, I think, greater this week than SanDiego FC clinching their first ever playoffs in their first ever season, the inaugural season, breaking all types of inaugural records, with which Abraham actually hates that term, inaugural team.
I hate expansion team.
Expansion.
Inaugural's okay.
Oh, sorry.
But expansion, I've decided I don't like expansion. It's very impressive what SanDiego FC has done, though. They are definitely the great of the week.
It's incredible, top down, like really, like now, even across the Across the universe, I am he as you are me as we're all together. I am the Walrus, but SanDiego FC is in the playoffs. They've made it. Look,
They made it during halftime.
they did make it during halftime.
Okay, yeah. Also, don't let them distract you from that. They've put out a couple times, even in their press release and stuff, that their draw sent them to the playoff. That is not true.
Yeah,
Incorrect.
It was
False
the results
information.
from FC Dallas, Real Salt Lake, and Austin FC, or technically Colorado. So that's and also the Houston game too.
Technically clinched a playoff berth during halftime
Yeah,
because of that last result. Was it with Minnesota?
Salt Lake in Minnesota. Yeah.
So Abe threw it out. Secret agent Nate Miller there to help San Diego make the playoffs.
Hell yeah. I love how things just are circular like that. And this actually takes me into, and this is what I want in the chat. I want people to gnaw at each other. Is this now, as it stands, one of the top 5 San Diego sports teams ever? We praised when the Chargers made playoffs in North 06. Hey, the Padres made the 1998 World Cup, the World Series. Not in their first year. Not in their first. 07 was really good too for the Chargers. Absolutely. We had it recently. The Padres, the Wave won the Supporters Shield. Where is San Diego FC in all-time San Diego sports?
They might be 5th, maybe top 10 for sure. I can give it top 10, but the top 5 I wouldn't say, because you have Chargers 06, 98, 84 Padres,
84, yeah.
and then San Diego Wave Supporters Shield, and then maybe 5th you could give it to San Diego FC.
You know what? You know who nudges San Diego FC off?
San Diego Sockers.
San Diego, yes. That's another list. Let's come on, let's be honest. There's a list of champions, which is one of the San Diego Sockers.
Was there a year?
And everybody else.
Was there a year where?
No, but what I'm
The
going to
rugby team, didn't they have a really good
Sure,
season?
Legion,
like,
sure.
losing the championship.
but I'll give you one. San Diego State basketball, a couple years ago.
Oh, the Final Four.
Are we talking about pro teams or just sports teams?
I mean, okay, the Little League World Series, the East Lake team from a couple years
Oh
ago.
no, it was Parkview, mind you.
Parkview.
They did not win the Little League World Series. They won the USA World
Sounds
Series.
so
Okay,
mad.
be careful, man. All right, they
Why,
didn't
were
win
you
the
in
World
losing
Series.
team or what?
Parkview won the whole thing. Okay, but East Lake didn't. They only won the US version. All right. So honestly, that Parkview team goes 5th. You're right. So no, they're not. They're not top 5.
Now, if we're talking professional sports, they're top 3. No,
The goals? I mean, look, the San Diego Sockers exist in their own atmosphere. Like, there's no touching them in San Diego sports, and they deserve. They're so high up there, people forget.
The what?
That's soccer.
Oh, the Sockers?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But it's a cool little discussion to see where they're heading, because one of the first things that we did is actually ask, like, I haven't erased it. Will SDFC win a championship before the Padres? And as it stands,
The answer is yes.
I think the Padres can time-wise win it, not like barely. I think if the Padres and San Diego FC win both this year, the Padres win first, right? 2 parades. The logistics are incredible. There's a
Can you imagine Manny Machado never wins a World Series, but is like on the parade with San Diego FC players and all that, and he goes into the Hall of Fame never without a ring, but still. Damn.
that'd be insane. Well, there you go. Food for thought. Who is top 5 San Diego FC? Where is San Diego FC currently as they stand? Because they've clinched playoffs, they've made it, they're in first place, they're firing on all cylinders, even though they've blown a couple of gaskets.
Fuck, if they win the Shield, they knock Wave out of that top 5.
Yeah, because Wave didn't do it in the first year.
Well, yeah, that's true. But also, Wave won their first round playoff game, so.
Whoop-de-doo.
What if San Diego FC lose? Like, let's say they win the Supporters Shield, lose their first round,
which is a
playoff.
very, very likely scenario, by the way.
Yeah, it's
I
playoffs are weird.
think it's a perfect time to start diving into San Diego FC now because although it doesn't seem like there's a lot of talk about, there's still a lot of talk about for San Diego FC. So let's kick it off with San Diego FC. San Diego FC draws at home in one of the most boring SDFC games we've seen
in their
a while.
history.
I mean, a game where you get 2 goals called back offsides, a penalty that's called and then taken away by VAR.
Dude, spoilers.
I don't know. Abe and I were both there. Tony was
I'll be honest.
Elsewhere.
I'll be honest. There were tickets to the Old Globe Theater play, A Comedy of Errors, William Shakespeare. If you culture yourself sometimes, Chiva, you'd kind of be able to hang in there with some of the real. I know. I'm so sorry I've ever made fun of you in not understanding this language because Shakespeare sometimes it takes a toll on me. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I was not at this game. But you know who was?
How dare you not be at the game where San Diego FC clinched playoff? This is exactly what we talk about when media does not care about San Diego FC. Like, this is exactly what we mean when nobody shows up for this club. People don't take this game seriously. And
Yeah, Shakespeare's
a
Pub,
few
bro.
of us.
Yeah, no, Shakespeare's Pub. Yeah, you got it. But you guys were there.
It was a great attendance. I think it was 27,000, around 27,000 for a night where the Dodgers were in town against the Padres.
Yeah.
I think 27,000 is still a pretty healthy number for them to pull, but this was the starting 11. You have CJ Dos Santos on goal. The back line, the curse of the right backs is real. All 3 right backs they had before this game were injured. They just signed Dudu, who's also a right back, but for now, Bombino starts a right back, which he did in the last game, switching back there. And then Franco Negri, the Punisher, back at the starting lineup.
I mean, that's what they got. That's who's healthy. That's they're putting up the duct tape together, and that it's been working. Is the thing here? You get a draw, but on paper, I can't think of another set of players. Maybe Godoy in there, Valacaris, but you give Baird a chance once you move up that midfield again. They haven't had the midfield of De La Torre, Sverskov, and Godoy in a while. I haven't seen that midfield just starting.
I think Godoy is now falling back. I think it started as a high because he was playing really well, and not saying that he's not playing very well, but he's also 35. Legs get tired at that age as well. It's later in the season, especially when he's still playing with Panama on the international break. He's not really getting a break. And Valacari's playing great. De La Torre is probably one of the best midfielders there, along with Sverskov. So I can see Godoy being a rotational player now. I don't think he's necessarily the starting type now, and that's okay. Yeah. I mean, you have Valacari, you have other options. Pedro Soma looked great when he played.
I really like the way he plays.
The way he touches the ball is insane. Like, it's pretty fun to watch. And then up top, you have Chuky Lozano, Anders Dreyer, and then you have Corey Baird, who's playing at the 9. He's a winger, but he can also play at the 9. All 3 of these players have at some point played the 9 role before. Interesting to note here, on the bench, Tomas Angel was not there. He was not listed in the injury report either. Marcus Embarkson, who was our grade of the week last week, was back on the injury report as questionable. So the question's now asked, okay, is this guy just playing one game, gets hurt again? He just aggravates it a little bit. What's going on there?
I don't know, Chiva. You tell me. You were completely right about Andres Reyes being, whatever at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's going on with Marcos Embarkson?
I think he's just not 100%. And anytime he's playing or training and he puts maybe some weight on that leg or anything like that, it just feels like there's pain, and they're trying to be very conservative about it.
Pain.
And they don't. No, I mean, there's
pain. No, I know.
There's pain there, and so they're just trying to be careful not to make it a season-ending injury. Save him for playoffs at this point.
Ooh.
Give him a couple more weeks.
Right, man, let him rest. Abe, what do you think? What's going on with Marcus Varsity?
I think, yeah, you give him the rest. You know you're probably going to clinch playoffs, and you want to test out some new things before playoffs come. Corey Barrett had honestly a great game. Like he was pressing really well and getting himself open in interesting ways. I really like the way Corey Barrett played, and also I'm at the point now where I'm not really going to question anything Mikey Vadas does this season on the lineup
Untouchable.
front, just because like they're second place in the Supporters Shield standings. They're an expansion team. They're every qualifier you can say, and they're still performing at such a high level with all the injuries, with everything. Like they can do whatever they want. Franco Negri, who at the beginning of the season we thought, okay, maybe he's not the starting type. Franco Negri looked great in this game too. Like he's really, I think Franco Negri really come into his own, and he's gotten more comfortable with this right to dream style, and he's got like he has some really good passes too. Like that I think is really cool from a left back.
There's a flair from Negri that definitely comes in with the experience, where Bombino is like, yeah, he's an athlete. Like he's gonna run up and down, and he's gonna get in the way of something, and that's why he's good defensively. But Negri moving forward has that his just suave nature about him that that cross. Yeah, 100%. He has that experience. But I mean, looking at it here, like Mikey Vadas too, I agree with you. Like he's operating on basic thugonomics. He's untouchable, but he's forcing you to feel him with his lineups. It's incredible.
No, I also to note here, Pellegrino, who just had signed 2 days before this match, maybe he's gotten maybe 1 or 2 training sessions with the club, is on the roster. He's on top of Tomás Angel. That's what blew my mind here. It's like, dude, like this guy just came in, and not only was he on the bench, he came in for like the last 5 minutes of the game. He also got minutes. So that looked like a big statement to me with Mikey Vadas on Tomás Angel. I don't know if there's anyone in the chat that's just a big fan of Tomás Angel, but I'm sorry to tell you, you may not see him any longer. The next time you see him might be at the Cholos game.
Yeah, no, enjoying the game, not even playing, just enjoying it. I mean, I was looking at that assist that he had in the first game against LA Galaxy, and just the confidence that he had about him, and I don't know where that guy's at. Like that guy came back for a little bit after he scored the free kick against America. He supposedly shook it off of himself, but he may be playing well defensively, but I think this is the time where teams are getting better. Overall, teams are getting tighter. The competition is much more demanding. He's still a young guy. He's still 22 years old. Like he's still a young player by every metric. Essentially, the modern game, it is younger. Here you see SDFC just having chances, and then this one, Anders Dreyer goes all the way to a 1v1 situation, scores it. It will be coming back for VAR questions, and rightly so. Can't be offsides for that, but it's just SDFC kind of just remain the same. That's the same. That's the thing. Yeah. They remain the same regardless of who's in there. Got taken back. Abe, any thoughts at this point in the game?
He was definitely offsides, and I think even Anders Dreyer admitted to it. And then he also took the fall for getting that yellow card after as well. Like he went literally right next into the he went off the pitch into the little box that's around him. So the referee just turned around and immediately gave him a red card. Definitely an unnecessary red card for yellow card. Not did I say red card? I meant yellow card. Yeah. Yellow card for Anders Dreyer, definitely deserved, and the team just was struggling to get that final touch, and Portland was just very comfortable dealing with it. I think it's kind of similar to what the Wave were dealing with in this last match. Just they're able to dominate possession, but also just kind of Portland doesn't really care. Take the ball. We're gonna just be good defensively, and you're not gonna be able to score. So if you're having a problem at the 9, which I think both San Diego FC and San Diego Wave are having, then other teams are just gonna force you to try and do something.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree, right? And at the end of the day, it's just wasn't the night for San Diego FC. This first half, we've seen them have pretty bad first halves, and we've seen them get unfortunate with chances and get offsides. I did ask Anders Dreyer at the post match about the yellow card, and he kind of gives this explanation there, which is fun to watch. But at the end of the day, like you go into halftime thinking, not much from any side. Like this could potentially just end as a 0-0 draw. Like that, those are the thoughts going into halftime, right? Not a lot of action going back and forth. Like Abe said, Portland really played their role in the defensive end and trying to counterattack SanDiego FC, which is hard to do because they got Paisley's fullbacks. I mean, with Franco Negri, it's a little more doable, but nothing seemed to be just going their way for this one.
And you're facing a Portland team that also is a little bit broken, right? Like not broken in the sense that they've gone through. There's new pieces that are being added. And this is their first match, so it's not like you were facing a Portland team that was again firing and just smooth and a machine. They have some important pieces they're trying to integrate and trying to look at different numbers as well. So I think overall it's a fair result. CJ getting a this is now a MLS tying clean sheet record for an expansion team.
Sorry, Abe. I know you heard that term.
If they called them rookie teams, it would sound so much cooler. Just call them a rookie team. Like expansion is something that's, I guess they're like a franchise, so it's all businessy and corporate. Like that just, it brings part of like the beauty and the love of sports out for me. Like expansion, we're the first. Like, oh, because we as some owners decided to let some people pay $500 million to join our club. Like, what do we like? Just call them rookies. They're rookies. They're a rookie team. They're one of the best rookie teams in MLS history.
Yeah, that's fair. A rookie card for this whole team, like that's fair. Yeah. There are no more rookie of the year now. It's in MLS. They changed it, and Corey Barrett actually was one of the final rookie of the year winners until they changed it to the young player of the year.
I think you were talking about it like yesterday at the game, but during the Maniacs, you guys were kind of chatting about this. What do you consider a young player? What's the age cap that you consider a young player? I think 20 under.
I think I think because of the modern game, I think it has changed to 20. Like, once you're 21, estás peludo. Like,
like have your shit together if you're 21 playing pro soccer.
Yeah, probably 21. I'd say 21. Okay. 22 definitely, because you could have already had a little bit of time away from college, but not a lot of the pro players are playing college anymore. Like, and then they leave college early, so I'd probably say 21.
See these two are the ones that people keep going back and forth. Bombino and Hermano Dua for Young Player of the Year for SanDiego FC. Yeah, for me it's Bombino. Bombino's just the consistency, switching from left to right, scoring, going forward, really surprising and being again consistent throughout this entire season. I think he would win it for me. I just haven't seen enough of Mano Dua, not necessarily of how he plays or how well he plays. Just the body of work for Mano Dua isn't there in comparison to Bombino this season. So that's what I did. Yeah, thank you. Not for confirmation bias from everybody, but I appreciate you guys agreeing with me. Or anybody else? Because I mean, Verhoeven. The thing about Verhoeven, the reason they keep getting right backs is because Verhoeven, he can't go just keep getting redlined every single game, and he was getting tired. What
about
CJ Fodry?
Santos.
What about
24?
I mean, I think he's still pretty young player. He's a young goalkeeper. I think that could technically count.
I think he's up for goalkeeper of the year.
Yeah, I mean, again, tying a MLS record, now one clean sheet away from breaking the record of most clean sheets for a rookie / inaugural team in MLS. So
I think 24 for a goalkeeper should be considered young player, right?
SoCal Footy Life doesn't agree with you. I mean, in the lifespan, if you're kind of like going by dog years, where goalkeepers kind of age a little slower in that, because again, the goalkeeper's prime, body, mentally, if everything's there with the experience that you gather, 28 now. I think I used to think it's 30, but 28 now, 27. If you're really good, is when a goalkeeper starts that prime. And I'm looking at like a Manuel Neuer, just kind of where he really just got into it. Going back to like Casillas, Buffon, like just those types of goalkeepers overall. But Goalkeeper of the year, perhaps. Young compared to Buffon. Ooh. You know his son's playing?
Mm-hmm. Is it what? Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
son's playing. Duran has 0 goals scored against while in SDFC. You know what? San Diego FC's
Roll the clip.
roll the clip. Oh,
What
I
an
don't
honor.
have that. I removed it.
But yeah, I mean,
Shout out to Duran Ferry, by the way. I'm so sorry we called him his name. Duran Ferry just scored 5 goals for me in my Chelsea AFC
oh yeah,
Champions League game. So my star forward, Duran Ferry.
that's awesome. Congrats, Duran. I mean, I think you can tell if you watch this game why we're maybe not talking so much about the games, because the game ended in a 0-0 draw. Like there was a penalty called at the end for San Diego FC. It wasn't a handball. It was a clear like ball to the hip. I was surprised they called it a handball.
Mhm.
Abe and I were looking back at it and we're like, yeah, there's no handball. Abe, you said maybe a little bit on the elbow.
Like maybe we saw a weird angle, but I still thought it wasn't a handball. Like it was, and Pellegrino, I think earning that's good on him. I think he probably deserves some more minutes in their next match just because of that and almost creating a goal scoring opportunity. But yeah, still definitely not a handball though.
Wait. By the way, this isn't confirmed right now. Tony publicly confirms that he plays on rookie.
Yeah, no, I play on rookie
FIFA.
because I want to play for fun. If I want to play competitively, I play Ultimate Team. But for fun on rookie mode and just chaos, that I go.
Rookie's too much though. Like
No,
scoring.
no.
Let me
8
tell you,
goals-
He has fun
some-
scoring 20 goals a match.
Some of the funnest times I've ever had is just destroying teams with ridiculous lineups. Like it's the only way you can put a goalkeeper into your starting 11 is you have to do it in team management before, because then it doesn't let you. So then I put I buy 5 goalkeepers and I'll just put them. It's fun. You develop the youngsters so fast because they keep scoring goals. All right.
For this, we see the same thing that's on the big screen on
Yes.
those TVs.
So usually we pull up the Apple TV broadcast
No,
on
no.
our laptops just because they have more angles.
Yeah, and it's
And in those TVs, they did not have the Padres Dodgers.
they do not.
They had them outside in the stadium.
Hey, back to this. After the last 5 games, CJ, see, knowing how American sports usually go, where an MVP goes to the highest scorer, not the actual most valuable player in a lot of the sports here in America, I can very much see where the stat of most clean sheets automatically gets you goalkeeper of the year. That's literally my only kind of logic with that, because it doesn't make sense. It really does. I agree. It doesn't make sense for him to be goalkeeper of the year, but I can see a pathway where he is goalkeeper of the year. But with any case, San Diego almost lost this in the 80th minute. A corner kick, it's bounced right in front. Manu Dua not marking well, just losing his man. He is marking 2 people, but just kind of losing his space there. Any sort of positive contact, and that's a goal right there. So 0-0, San Diego FC versus Portland Timbers. I don't know if this is exactly what everybody expected. But again, you're talking about the Chiva, the no fue mano, no mano.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can tell, like,
Yeah.
he slides perfectly. Like, his hand is tucked on the body. Like, it hits his legs.
I wonder if this person knows that they were part of the shot. And again, like, look at how ridiculous this is, man. Like, what are we doing with VAR? We have to look over a dude's earlobe to get the call right. If it's right, it's right. If it's not, it's not. Like, juego, like, let's go. Like, why do we have to do this? It's not okay. They're going to start enforcing X-ray cameras to see through people next time. Like, it's the game's gone. No penalty.
Yeah. Right now
0-0.
in MLS, the leading goalkeeper with most clean sheets is Takaoka from Vancouver, followed by
Really
Hugo
good.
Lloris with 9,
Mm-hmm.
St. Clair from Minnesota United with 9, CJ Dos Santos with 9, and then there's 3 other goalkeepers that also have 9 clean sheets.
Good stats.
Yeah, so
Look, he's in the running. The
He's
fact
up
that he's
there.
in the running, right? Sure. Maybe he's not going to win it. Maybe, but he's He's in a conversation somewhere.
I'm confirming if he's the youngest.
Balón de Oro,
He is not the youngest either.
100.
He's not the youngest out of that list.
Out of that list, I think he might not be. I think FC Cincinnati's goalkeeper is really young.
Yeah, but the ball bounced off the
24 as
referee.
well. Born September 14th.
Yeah, CJ is 25.
Born in August. He's 7 years old. 7 days old. Oh yeah, a year older. Wow. All right. Well, then CJ Santos does not win Young Player of the Year.
Yeah, nope. I
Sure.
retract that statement.
I keep agreeing with SoCal Footy and sure, like put anybody in net and you get
They sure will, huh?
you get a
If Pablo
result.
Cisniega is ready to go
mhm.
against LAFC, do you start Cisniega again?
No.
I don't think you can right now.
No,
right? 'Cause-
and it's unfortunate, and this is what Mikey Vadas is doing. He's waiting until somebody fucks up, and then just be like, "All right, you like give
yeah. I mean,
you gave him a reason not to start you. Don't give Mikey Vadas a reason not to start you because he won't start you."
so we'll play. I don't know if we'll play any other post match today,
I
but
can. Right here.
one of my questions to him was, "Hey, now that you're in playoffs, do you start planning on resting players, whether it's like your big name, anyone, like just rotations, anything?" And Tony's looking for it, but Mikey Vadas pretty much says absolutely not. Like, we play with our best players every game, like whoever's available, and he gives a very good example saying, if I'm out sick and I can't come to work one day, someone else will come in and do the job. He's like, that's what we do here. Next man up is
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Are you guys playing it or?
Your safety, keeping players, resting some players in certain moments moving forward in the season to keep them from getting injured moving into playoffs?
Absolutely not. This is about showing up and competing every day in training, and then you see what happens in life. Because the reason that we compete the way that we do is we push everything to the limits all the time. And the second that you start to play with the handbrake on, or start to, okay, let's take it safe, then we play completely outside of who we are, which is we're an all-in club, we're all-in players, all-in staff. So you see, like, it's unfortunate, right? Corey gets a start and he's doing pretty good. And then he has a little groin injury. Next guy up. You know, if I get sick one day and I can't make it to work, somebody's gonna step up and do the job. And that's who we are. And so we're gonna keep pushing this thing full throttle and see how far we can push the season.
Talk about anybody's replaceable type of work environment.
Yeah, clock in, clock out.
Mikey said,
There's no
yeah,
HR over in
like,
Sequan.
Your job will fire you whenever. Miluski sure found out about that. But yeah, no. So I mean, if you're a San Diego FC fan, you can kind of see that Anders Dreyer is going to finish out the season playing every minute. But if they're up 3-4-0, I can see Dreyer maybe being pulled out the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to. I don't know. There is reason, right?
There's conditioning. I think there's a good perspective conditioning wise too. Like if you let a player play a full 90 minutes, then you're training them to think like, okay, you have to play 90 minutes. And then there's going to be games in playoffs where you might go to extra time. Like you're going to need to play more than 90 minutes. So I think taking that and balancing it is something that they can do and they probably will do. Like there's not really a good reason to rush Marcus Ingvarsson back at this time. But if Anders Dreyer is like able to play a full 90 minutes, let him play a full 90 minutes. Because if you start playing him 70 minutes, then he's going to be used to 70 minutes. And then now he might get injured if he tries to play the full 90. Luca De La Torre, maybe start stretching him out a little bit more so he can have the fitness to be able to play a full 90. So I could definitely see where Mikey Vadas is coming from.
But Anders Dreyer needs the MVP, guys. Chiva.
I mean, I'm just going to say, I mean, look at La Torre is on that Pulisic train of like, if a player needs rest, hear the player out. A little opposite of what Mikey Vadas kind of believes in and San Diego FC believes in, if you ask me.
I mean, yeah, and there's no correct choice when it doesn't work, right? If Mikey Vadas decides to rest some players, give more players rotation, start Pedro Soma, here and there. Bring in Pellegrini. Just again, get them accustomed to the system. Because in the midweek, I actually asked them like, "Hey, like, what does this team like have to?" Did I ask him? No, who asked him?
Abe.
Abe asked him. Somebody asked him.
Abe was there.
Abe was there. Did you ask
Abe
him?
was the only one there.
You were the only one there. But he had a really good answer about what did you ask Mikey about us at the media availability?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Good question. What did you ask him?
Dude, I had such bad brain fog today. I could not remember the name of Billy D. Williams' character in Star Wars.
Lando Calrissian?
Yeah, I couldn't remember that for the life of me, and I was like freaking out about it. So if you expect me to remember the question I asked Mikey Vadas on Thursday, I don't think I have an answer.
Well, that's why he almost forgot we started at 8.
No, that's not it too. I did something that Jonas Eidevall would have been upset by. I went and watched a movie for the second time.
What was up with that room this weekend? Like both managers, San Diego Wave, San Diego FC, Mikey Vada, Jonas Eidevall dropping absolute just truth bombs.
When you're up there on the table, man, you can say whatever the heck you want to say. By the way, this match, when we look at predictions, you both predicted a San Diego FC win. I predicted a 2-2 tie, so I didn't get the result, but I got the prediction right, like the tie right.
Oh yeah, boy.
That puts me 2 points behind Tony Sanchez on the race right now.
What?
2 points behind Tony Sanchez on the race right now.
What do you mean?
I am 2 points behind you.
Where are the points?
Arriba, to the side.
I can't see. Is this real?
Yeah.
So right now you're still walking a Snapdragon.
Right now I'm still walking a Snapdragon, but I'm
enjoy
only 2 points.
Enjoy the trip. Enjoy the trip.
I looked up what question I asked, and I basically just asked you guys have a chance to clinch. Is that going to change the way that you guys play?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I asked it a little bit kind of similar to Chiva, where I was like, injury wise, like, do you try and protect some players and stuff? But
yeah,
absolutely not.
I do need a 60th minute stub.
Look, this is two balls in the mouth technology here. Let me get you. It's San
the flag
here. Boom, bye. And here, Mike, we're gonna throw you on there. Hey, Mike. Oh, did he really need that? Is he really doing something? What is he doing? Oh, Abe.
I don't know.
You know when like the ref does the thing with the flag and they like hold it like that?
Like John Cena? Like
no, but that's like for subs, they hold the flag like sideways.
Oh yes, sideways. Yes.
So that's me.
Walking a Snapdragon in an LAFC shirt? Okay, dude.
Someone would have to buy it. I'm not
Come
gonna
on,
spend my
Philippe.
money on that.
We were looking for you actually on the binoculars, Philippe, this weekend at Snapdragon.
Yeah, we were. But anyways, San Diego FC will now face off against LAFC this Sunday.
Sunday.
At BMO.
The Giant. News car 10 sale.
There was no time slot for this game until recently. It's 7:45 p.m.
Okay.
Pacific Standard Time. So that's the time that they're going to be facing off against LAFC. This is Human Son's first home match, like you said, Tony.
As opposed to the non-human son?
Coreano, hermano.
That is Mexicano. Honestly, yeah, Human Song is just one of the most beloved non-Mexicans soccer players in Mexico. Just beloved all across the globe, making his home debut. Already scored. Honestly,
that could have been a
SanDiego Futbol's goal of the week.
That could have been
a free kick. Jeff says that she was about to pick LAFC winning.
I do have a 3-1 LAFC win. Look, San Diego FC's coming off a 6-win straight.
Human Song.
Look, San Diego FC's coming off a 6 away win streak. It's not gonna keep going. I think it's hard, especially in LA, against a team that hasn't lost in all of August. Like their last loss was against Portland before Leagues Cup. They didn't lose any of the Leagues Cup matches as well. I think this team is hot right now. They're fighting to climb up the table. I think they're motivated. I think they find their missing piece with Son.
This is a halting moment. Señor Presidente is in the chat. Presidente of Frontera San Diego with the knowledge. 600 is the number of supporters that are heading over into over there. So they were close to selling out. Our sources can confirm. But
Más 600?
just need to give acknowledgement to the great and powerful Presidente de Frontera San Diego, Frontera SD. Yeah, solid number.
But yeah, I have LAFC winning this one, unfortunately.
What was the scoreline?
I said 3-1.
3-1. All right. Abe.
Actually, no, I'm gonna change it. 2-1.
Oh my gosh.
2-1.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Whoa.
What's going on,
I can
dude?
do whatever I want.
When we get to wave, you actually change the score because you owed yourself a point and now you're closer to it. I don't know what's going on with you, dude, but like, hey, we need to keep an eye on this guy.
Yeah, I think we do. I also was going to predict a 2-1 LAFC win. I still don't really know where San Diego's going at the 9 now because Corey Barrett is injured. Probably David Vasquez, I think I would guess.
Yeah.
Like,
He's played everything. Why not?
Marcus Vartan might be available, but I doubt he's available to play 60 minutes. Like that'd be a tough ask, I think, for them to do. So that question mark plus Heung-min Sung's first home game, there's going to be so much energy in BMO Stadium. So
dude,
that I'm really jealous that I'm not going to be able to go to this game. I know you're planning on heading up, right? Like this seems like
I'm not.
It's gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be the same thing as LA. Only one of us will get to go.
Okay, you can take your camera. All right. So seeing some 1-1s, seeing some 1-0s. It would be impressive. Like, again, this triumvirate here. Good word, Tony. Dennis Bouanga, David Martinez, and Heung-min Son up top is deadly. But on the other side, can you imagine if Manu Dua handles, if Luca Bombino handles, if Negri just like, all right.
No, dude, Bombino was like he had an injury on that last game, and Mikey didn't take him out.
Bombino's been banged up most of the season.
Yeah,
he's been on the mend.
They need to be careful with him because
I agree.
He's one bad tackle away from being injured pretty badly.
That's catastrophic. That's a catastrophic injury for San Diego FC. I don't think there's been a catastrophic.
Which goes to lead that this all-in style is a lot of players. There's a reason why all these different right backs are injured. And you can't tell me it's not a coincidence. It's this style is very demanding on the fullback position. Bombino's just a gem of a player that will haul ass and give it 100%, and he's just a machine. But for every other right back, for Kumaro, Verhoeven, even Harangi, it's not looking that great. It is demanding. They are getting tired. So who knows? Who knows what will happen on that lineup? I don't know if Verhoeven will be back, Kumaro, maybe Bombino has to play at the right back again. But yeah, I don't see San Diego winning this one. What's your prediction?
Yeah, I also agree. Yeah, 2-1 LAFC.
2-1.
Just Heung-min Sung's first game, MLS wise. Like every time there's a first game for one of these huge designated players, especially first home game, I mean, it's gonna be special.
Like, I want to see a world where it's a tie. Like, I'm trying to figure out a way where it's a tie.
LAFC tied their last match.
It can happen. LAFC has been tying a lot.
What
if they win, Tony?
a clean, undefeated streak against LAFC. You already took down LA Galaxy. You won the Camino Real Cup, which, you
still have another game
against San Jose.
No, here.
Oh,
against San Jose.
Yeah, but
this is the last of that LA, the last of LA games.
I don't see a pathway to victory for San Diego FC for sure. And again, Calle Mendozico, like, shut me up. I'm very okay with that. But I do see this being a LAFC victory. Just
I see what he's doing. He has to pick the same thing. That's me. If he picks the same thing.
So did Abe.
Well, I was already gonna do a 2-1 until he freaking switched his prediction.
Abe is like way past. Like
I was.
You know what? 2-2. San Diego ties LAFC.
I like that. I
homie.
like that.
2-2. 2-2. Chingan us
You're
madre.
helping him.
You're helping him. It's all good. Maybe I need the steps, Abe. Maybe I'm feeling charitable. Maybe we all know. Hi, Tanya. We'll get to San Diego Wave here in a bit. Because
Why'd you say it like that? That was kind of rude.
Why? Because they actually
Played worse.
Played not
Played
not well.
worse than
Yeah.
SDFC did.
Yeah, they played. That was a bad game.
That was a terrible.
That's why I
fucking
said
game.
it that way, sir.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's
Tanya,
fair.
there's not much Wave to talk about.
No, there
'cause
will be.
They sucked yesterday.
Jonas Sandoval gave a lot to talk about actually in that post-match press conference.
That's all we're gonna talk about. Jonas
But yeah, I
Sandoval.
mean, San Diego, you got to give it to San Diego FC clinching a playoff spot. I think the team honestly didn't do enough to celebrate it, and just you got to be able to celebrate these playoff clinching things, man. Like this is a big deal in the history of San Diego, and they just like put a little thing up at the end of the game. Like they should have done it during halftime. I think as soon as it happened, stop everything, put it up on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. We've clinched playoffs, and then stadium goes crazy, like that, and then the whole rest of that could have powered San Diego FC to a win.
Did you just gaslight us? Is this what this means?
I gaslit you.
Is this what this
I
means?
did
Like, is that what the
gaslight
kids
you
are
in
saying
this
these
one.
days?
Yeah, I did for sure. For you to not pick an LAFC win,
And
you can
you
change it. You can
mansplained?
change it.
I could see. No, there you go again. You could change it.
You can change it if you want.
You can change yours. Change yours.
I can, but
You already
do
did
think-
once.
I already did.
You already did once. Do it again.
The rules state that we can change it during the pod.
The
That's
rules.
the rules.
The rules. Fairly
Yeah,
Odd Parents.
DA, that
The
rules. You can still pick an LAFC
6-7 is a score. Yeah, 6-7 will be the score.
6-7. That's what Abe was doing right now. 'Cause Abe is one of the boys.
You were playing mind games like Pachuca. Like the Millennium Puzzle. Hey, I'm not here.
I'm being a realist. I'm not a fan.
I'm not here to have
not a
hope.
fan. I don't.
I'm not here to give hopium.
Yeah, I'm
Even though I literally
I'm
just
letting
did.
you out. I'm not here to.
We're neutral observers.
ASDFC are going to win every single game, even though most of my predictions have been that.
That's why you're in last place.
Yeah. If anybody that says that I'm being very negative, I'm losing this shit because I've picked for the most part SDFC to win almost every other game. Like that's why I'm losing this shit.
McVay versus Son. It's going to be an interesting match. All I'll say though is that whatever happens, Señor Presidente, anybody who's around here, anybody who's just let's get everybody to and from LA safely. That's all I humbly ask as a San Diegan. Please just get back home safe, and let them go home safe too. Like they also need to report to abuelitas. Yes, this is the game this upcoming weekend. Up in BMO, LAFC, San Diego FC. Forever.
Wow.
Hey.
But yeah, those are the predictions. And is there anything else San Diego FC that you guys can think of? There will be media availability this Friday. I plan on going. I think you're planning. I'm trying. Abe, I don't know if you can. I think you're going to Wave on Wednesday.
Yes, I am going to Wave on Wednesday.
Wave Wednesday. But
I'm
with
not
that,
sure who we're talking to, but yeah, I think just last thing from me again. Congratulations to San Diego FC for making the playoffs in their rookie season. It's a very great accomplishment for San Diego, honestly.
Yeah.
For San Diego sports, like just crazy. Yeah. From like thinking back to like going all the way back 2 weeks after the Chargers leave, Soccer City, Landon Donovan, and all domino, and then eventually they're here now. They're going to the playoffs. Like it's crazy.
Loyal died for this, guys.
Loyal got curb stomped.
Murdered.
Yeah, curb stomped for this. But you know what?
Unnecessary murder.
Murder.
They live on through Durant Free, probably. Is this painting still up?
No.
Yeah, all the paintings are still. Oh,
I don't think it is.
Guido's is on 3rd Avenue.
Guido's definitely is.
Is Colin Martin's?
What do we think? Tanya's here. I know she is.
Caruso just got a.
I actually want to ask about that.
That one looked better than all three of Loyals.
Okay, yeah, let's transition to
Yeah,
San
let's dive
Diego
into
Wave.
some San Diego Wave.
San Diego Wave.
Go Wave, go Wave, go Wave, go Wave.
We made a few stops going up to LA on the bus. Bus rides should be smooth for y'all. Yeah, I know. They've Sirens have gone up to BMO for a couple of times. Representing San Diego, always doing the best.
Last time I went, it was the season opener, and I literally passed the bus while I drove up.
Did you wave at them?
October.
I looked in there, and I did definitely see some Wave jerseys, but I didn't wave because I was driving.
Yeah, that was October 23rd.
No, it was in the beginning of the season.
August 23rd. Sorry.
No, definitely. Today's August 25th.
Sorry.
What's going on?
My calendar's all off.
¿Estás bien, güey?
No.
¿Qué tienes?
I watched a very, very, very frustrating San Diego Wave match this weekend.
Yeah, we did. That was very frustrating for sure. I mean,
incredibly
Starting
frustrating.
lineup, the same thing as last week. Nothing new. The best player available for each position. I guess maybe Trinity Armstrong would be a better option, but that's up for debate. Kensadali. At this point, Abe's asking for the captain armband to be given to the Kensadali.
I changed my tune during this game. I changed my tune. Kaylin should keep it.
Yeah, no, I mean, she went up to the ref and said, "Hey, cool it. Talk to me if you need anything. Don't talk to my players." But Cascarino on there, Adriana Leon up on top, Kimi Ascanio getting another start, Gia Curley, and Macasco playing the 6th role.
Yeah.
Thoughts on this? Pretty neutral, right? No surprises.
No surprises.
I wonder. I do wonder if Trinity Byers is gonna come back before the season ends.
She will.
Yeah, she was like technically like doing warm-ups with them at one training that I saw. I think she's especially at the end of the season as a late game sub. I think I could see her for sure, but it's gonna be a while for Trinity Byers. She probably could help in that 9 spot, but like just I think all the players that they've added are still a ways away from like truly getting a starting chance, just because they need to like develop in the system and get conditioning and all that. But like, yeah, this was just a frustrating game for San Diego Wave, and I think like Jonas and all of them would just agree, just because it was just bored. Like they dominated possession, but Louisville just sat back, just was like, come try, I dare you.
And that's really like the kryptonite of any team that has that sort of mentality, it's that sort of philosophy. You see it with San Diego FC as well, when they are very possession style. They want to control the tempo. They want to control the game. The other team, the only thing that they have to do is just watch. And you just kind of see how SDFC San Diego Wave just kind of give them these errors. Just kind of they just wait for the mistake. Louisville did. And there were plenty of mistakes, and San Diego Wave were not able to capitalize on any offense they had. But it's the story of the season where they have 15 minutes in the first half that they do all right. They're offensive. They control really well, and they look dangerous. And then you kind of just close your eyes and, oh, my gosh, it's the 44th minute, and nothing's really happened. Same thing. You come back second half. You start watching the match. First 10 minutes, you see some offense from San Diego Wave. Fast forward and just time travel to the end. There's a goal in between. It's either going to be San Diego or Louisville, one of those two. And at the end, San Diego Wave's going to make it a little bit more competitive in the last 5 minutes and then go home. Like that's just a rinse repeat of what Wave's done this season. So it is frustrating just to see all this build-up play. I will say too, and agree with people in the chat are saying here, like Kensadali did not have her best game at all whatsoever. There were a couple of chances that she had open space and all the time in the world where they were being very intentional of man marking Dolly and really being upfront, not letting her shoot. But she had 2 or 3 opportunities that she just skied. One in the first half, one in the second half. It was not her afternoon. I don't know if you guys noticed that she was a bit off.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, I think the whole team just seemed off a bit, right? Like, I can't pinpoint exactly what it is, but I think Jonas Eidebol also noticed it, where he kind of mentions it a little bit post match, saying like, it's one of those games where just nothing goes your way and it sucks. But he kind of rotates the lineup a little bit. Who knows? I think Jonas Eidebol is very particular about who he likes starting. He's very much like Mikey on like the best player available is going to play. And at the end of the day, I do think he's putting the best starting 11 so far that you have. I don't see Mel B starting over Kimi Ascanio.
Nor should she.
Yeah, maybe Dudinha at one point can take over that left spot. I don't know. Like, it's the last few weeks have just been slow for San Diego Wave, and it's almost like if they've taken a step back after the international break or the summer break.
This was a great stop here in 33rd minute. It was absolutely world class. You can point to this and say, hey, maybe this is a goal any other week, but this is just a world class stop. The ball was positioned correctly well. Goes up for a corner, but
Hey, what do you think so far?
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with you guys. Kenza Dali, probably not her best match, and just she was also like really getting frustrated at like other players. But I think there were a couple times with Adriana Leon where she wasn't like making the pass, or they were kind of just like had a little bit of a miscommunications a couple times, and it just didn't look great at most levels. And yeah, I think this is just one of those games. I kind of wish I asked Jonas Eidebol, like, is this one of those games that you just try and like flush down the toilet, or do you like really focus on this as like how you need to get better? Just because this was just poor performance on all levels. But like, if you're any other team in the NWSL, this is the playbook. Like, you just gotta sit back, let it come to you. The Wave haven't shown to have like a true 9 or striker that can perform at a high level. Honestly, this team might be performing better with Maria Sanchez up top, just because she has a little bit more physicality than Kimi Ascanio, I think. And obviously that's not an option anymore, but I thought that's what Maria Sanchez provided when she was on this team.
The fundamentals are there. The fundamentals are there for San Diego Wave. The structure is there. The philosophy is
Like,
there.
pause this.
Yes, sir.
This is a 5-on-4. It could be considered a 4-on-2. Like, how do you not score on this breakaway?
It's such a well-worked play. Like, this is literally the best-case scenario. You have a throw-in in your final third that you defend incredibly well. Boom, here you go. Pass, go. Okay, patience. Open up. We open up wide. Dali, here you go. Back in the middle. This is a rondo, just a drill right here. Now you open up space. You have the chances. Like you mentioned, Chiva, 5 against 4. You go over to Leon. Leon just decides to not be a number 9 and not have the confidence to take the shot. Just take the shot, make it on target. Maybe they catch it, maybe they don't, maybe they parry it, maybe if they rebound it's right in the middle, you have somebody coming in and crashing in, or you get a corner kick at the very least. What does she do? She just takes forever, doesn't shoot, does the right thing though. Does the correct thing since she ran out of time. Let me go ahead and look for the assist. A great assist, and look, that ball hits the woodwork, hits the cross, hits the post.
Like, that should have been a goal, man. Like, that's
play
2-0. Should have been a goal.
That should have been 2-0.
Like, you have to take advantage of plays like this, and that's just not something that they've been doing. They haven't been taking advantage of that. They haven't been clinical on goal, and that's gonna come back.
I think we've all expected Gia Corley to do a little bit more too, especially with the way she started the season. Like, as far as like a goal scorer, especially, but she really hasn't done that so far.
There's no spark in this team, is the thing. Again, like the baseline, the foundation is there of a team, but there's no X factor that's really just making this team dangerous or scary. It was Cascarino. Cascarino has also been defended much well. Much better. They have done much well versus Cascarino. But she's been taken out of these games more often than not recently. So you have to be able to move past that. And Cascanio is not it for right now. She's finding her form. She's finding her place in the squad. You've been asking her to play different positions. Mel B, again, she'll do a step over or two, but will she move forward with the ball? And if she loses it, will she go back and she will. And she's physical and almost got herself a yellow card for shoving a player. Yeah.
I will say this is if there is a good time to be down in form, this is probably the best time to do that in the NWSL season, because at least now you have the chance to like try different things out and figure it out, and you already gave yourself a pretty big like spot, or at least just base, as far as like now you're still top 3 in the NWSL as far as points go, and you use that base to like hopefully create something better for the rest of the season. And I do think they still have that inside of them for the rest of the year. Like, this isn't a team that could technically fall off the map, but also this is a team that seems like they have another gear that they can shift back into to start scoring again.
An excellent goal by Racing Louisville. I mean, a good reception, half volley, the volea, kind of. But I thought maybe San Diego has it in them to tie this game at this moment, but it wasn't the case.
The last like 20 minutes, it felt like they should have scored so many different times. That was like, I think, the most frustrating for everyone. Like, if you look at Jonas Eidevall on the sidelines, like, and everyone was kind of just like shaking their heads.
And yeah, looking at Tanya's comment too, like the Adriana Leon chance in the second half where she had an open wide, she had an opportunity to take a chance, and she's doubting herself. And as a striker, number 9, you can't have those moments. You just have to have that lethal nature about you and pull the trigger. Like, just pull the trigger. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you get it on target, you know what? You got it on target at least. A positive, Facer, heard it from Craig. I'll ask him.
Anybody else tired of Melanie Barcena's just flicks and tricks that lead to nothing?
I've been telling
You've been telling everybody.
Until proven otherwise.
It created nothing for Wave. It gave maybe 2 shots out from outside the box. But se hace bola, se mete, like you see her playing, I don't know what her position is. Like, at first I thought she came on to be a left wing, then Dudinha kind of started playing more on the wing. I don't know what position Melby was playing this last few minutes of the match.
She got a shot off. There.
Whoop-de-doo. That's cool.
That is cool. The rest of the team also had 90 plus minutes to do that. They didn't. Now, I'm not defending Mel B.
What do you mean they didn't? They had like 22 shots.
Well, none of them went in.
They sure didn't.
Not a single one.
But yeah, I don't know. I think
was there another option, I think, that you would sub on? Like, would you rather Kira Caruso up top?
No,
because I think Mackenzie Robbie's the right play as a substitute. She adds a little bit of dynamicism. How do you say that? She brings a new dynamic to the front line that I think the team really enjoys.
What you're asking is for the return of Kira Caruso.
I'm saying, would you prefer that over Mel B? Because I think I would still prefer Melanie Barcenas over Kira Caruso.
If it's on the wing, Mel B. But if it's up top, I would prefer Caruso. But
over Robbie?
Oh no, not over Robbie. No, Robbie. But Robbie's a winger too.
She's
not a 9.
I don't know. Who knows?
She
plays
whatever.
Everything. She plays soccer.
She plays everything. Yeah, like
Mackenzie Robbie plays soccer.
She's played at the 6 before. Like, she's played at the fullback position for Wave. Like, she can do it all. But I'm not convinced with the team that Wave has right now that they can win the championship.
Kira over Mel.
Especially with Kansas City being that good.
Yeah, championship. I still don't think that's.
Like, I'm not even saying the Shield. I'm not saying the Shield. Like, just championship overall. Like, I don't know. It's funny because they always put Wave when they're in second place as like, oh, is Wave the team to beat besides Kansas City? But then they play like this and they drop points and then they win another game. They lose this match against Seattle on Friday. They're gonna drop under Seattle, I think.
Yeah, no, it's pretty dangerous. Just the standings
right now. If the season ended today and the playoffs started, it'd be San Diego Wave versus Seattle Reign, and I think most people know how that's probably gonna go, just because of how much Seattle dominates. San Diego, and I think this is good. This is a really good test for San Diego right now at this point in their season because like Seattle, you kind of know how Seattle's gonna play, and like you have to try and do something different in this game because they're so good against you.
Or the teams like are recruiting players that are gonna make an impact. Like Mia Official hasn't really worked out for Seattle so far. She's coming off the bench in some games and she hasn't really made an impact. But I'm really curious to see what Ovalle does for Orlando. Like that's insane. A record transfer fee, $1.5 million to Tigres for Ovalle. Like she's the type of player that will get you from that fourth place where they're at right now to cut the point chase a little bit against Kansas City. Like I think Orlando Pride is the team to watch for now with Ovalle on there.
Let me tell you, there was some controversy with that name around these parts of San Diego Wave. Our favorite Tanya here hosts a podcast herself. Check it out. I was going to say our segment called Siren Song. She was a former Orlando fan because there wasn't a team in San Diego, and Ovalle plays for which national team?
Mexico.
So why wouldn't you get a Ovalle Orlando jersey?
You should.
I don't. Oh,
I mean, I don't know. Like people,
Mexico jersey that says Ovalle, but
it's the same league. Like it's different. Like American League, National League. I think you're allowed to have two teams, but two teams in the NWSL. There's a lot of women's soccer fans that have multiple teams. I think it's okay. You can't wear it to a San Diego Orlando game though, right? Like you gotta.
Unless you're in Orlando.
You gotta like split the jersey in half and like.
He's gonna do Orlando.
Please don't.
Orlando half.
Please don't. That's actually.
You don't like the half jersey?
The half jerseys are literally just.
Even when the parents wear them.
Humanity. What?
Whenever it's like a parent that's like got to play on both teams.
No. Choose one. You have a favorite son. Come on. What are we doing here?
There's always a favorite son. You're the favorite son.
I'm the only.
So you're the favorite son.
I'm the only male in my really extended family.
Abe, you're the favorite son, right?
I'm also the only son.
I can confirm right now. I am not the favorite son.
Beating a different drum tonight, huh? It's all good. All wave everything, huh? It's all good. I had a Ovalle jersey. I was just gonna, no.
No, I think Washington are in a really good spot too. Like they didn't Trinity Rodman as a basically like mid-season acquisition just because she's coming back from injury is really, really good for them.
You know what? I respect it, Tanya. Just because you're a real one, you get to do whatever you want. Even if you aren't a real one, you still get to do whatever you want. Everybody gets to do whatever you want. Never half jersey. Pick one. The half USA, half Mexico, half Charger jersey, half Raider jersey, cursed jerseys, half Laker, half Celtic. I've seen that for Shaq.
I think terrible. I've only ever worn one half shirt, and it was a Chivas half Mexico half.
I've seen a Chivas America half and half.
That's disgusting.
It's no, like I cried. I think I cried a little. That person
deserves to.
I think I was a little sentimental. I was like, why? No.
¿Por qué? Was it Ramon Ramirez or what?
You weren't made right, man. No te hicieron mal. Mal parido.
But yeah, Wave go on to lose this match, dropping points, dropping to third place on the league.
Well, they entered third place at this game. By the time they came into this match, they were in third place.
Okay, because Washington Spirit already had 31 points. So
technically, I guess they didn't drop because of the game.
Kind of like technically San Diego FC clinched at halftime.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Did you guys see where Washington played this weekend? They played at the Giants Stadium.
Yeah, Oracle Park. Sold out 40 plus thousand. We're breaking a record.
That's crazy. Do you think the Wave could do that at Petco?
Can't even do it at Snapdragon, my boy.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
What do you want to retire Alex Morgan's jersey at Petco Park?
It's all good.
You get 20,000 at most.
Dude, Alex jersey.
Do you guys actually think there's gonna be a lot of people at that game?
I think it'll be the most attended game of the season. I don't think it'll touch their best attendance numbers in their history.
Do you think they break 30,000?
No.
I don't know if they break 20.
No, they won't. I hope they do. But just the cynic in me, like, yeah, no, it's a ploy. It's been a ploy to sell tickets. Like they circled that whenever they announced it, they had circled that. They're like, this is where the lull is going to be. We need to sell tickets, so let's go ahead and have this. Retiring a jersey, interesting.
It's weird. I know Alex Morgan's a legend. I get that, but I think in soccer jersey retirements, I think that's pretty dumb.
Playback just dang, Gio just say wave at Southwestern College, stab in the back.
No, Torero's better than that.
Marginally.
You leave the Jaguars stadium alone, okay?
It's a nicer pitch than Snapdragon at some points.
Yeah, according to
Snapdragon looked great this weekend. I think we got to give a shout out to the
Yeah, they laid new turf, new grass for San Diego State football team. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah,
it looked really good this weekend. We'll see how it holds up, but shout out to all the groundskeepers.
Can't wait for Alex Morgan to retire her jersey on football lines.
No, the football lines will be gone. I did the math. It's like a week away, so they're probably not going to be.
Oh, you did the math. This is where I would play the clip of.
Okay. Do you guys agree with though that jersey retirements are kind of weird?
Well, yes and no, because Diogo Jota also got his jersey retired.
Okay, but that's fucking different.
Okay.
The guy died.
Hey. Oh,
Like,
wrong word.
like
Unalived.
man, Alex.
I think it's good that it happened. Maybe it's a little bit early.
What happened?
What? No, I'm the Alex
Morgan.
Morgan retirement.
Jeez.
After she becomes an owner, like a part owner, like now we're gonna retire your jersey. Like, come on. Yeah, brave.
We all knew she was going to be an owner. She said it during her retirement, like press conference, that she wanted to enter ownership. Like that was written in the sand for a while. And yeah, I think it's a good thing that she's getting her jersey retired. Like it's obviously a big deal. I think I've changed my tune on it just because has had such an impact in the women's game, and they didn't really even celebrate her with the national team because she'd kind of been on the outs, just because of like. I think the only reason why she got her last chance that she did get was because Mia Fischel tore her ACL. And she wasn't going to be called up to that Gold Cup roster. So, like, that was her kind of final hurrah with the national team. She never got a true send-off match. So this is a good replacement for that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good replacement, but, you know, it'll never beat an actual game being, being sent off.
In the 13th minute on the 50-yard line with Aztecs logo.
With a career-ending injury? Okay.
Did she have a career-ending injury?
Yeah, it was.
God. It is technically an injury.
Technically speaking, it is an injury that cost her career. Therefore, it is a career-ending injury.
Yeah. Congratulations to Alex Morgan, though.
Do you know she played tennis the other day with she was playing tennis?
I know she looked good at playing tennis. I am not. She's an athlete. Like she's a pro athlete. Like you. I think we forget that sometimes. That like pro athletes can do everything so much better than all of us. And it's not just their specific sport. Like they can play every sport better than you ever could.
Did you ever see that Michael Jordan Mia Hamm commercial for Gatorade? Anything you can do, I can do better.
I don't. Before my time. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Do some history, kid. But all right,
this guy's a soccer journalist. Jen,
I just had Mia Hamm. I was like, I just dropped Michael Jordan. I'm trying to find Jonas Heideval's line.
It's in my Blue Sky account if you want to find it.
Abe also posted it just for funsies.
Yeah, I thought it was a great quote from Jonas Heideval talking about.
not Abe.
That is not Abe at all. It's an imposter.
To set it up, our friend Emordvia asked the question to. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Emordvia asked the question to Jonas Heideval about what his message is to the fans to keep coming to these games after 4 straight winless matches at Snapdragon Stadium.
Here is Jonas Heideval with that message to the fans.
When you're playing in a very competitive league, is of course there's no guarantees. If you want to have a guaranteed ending, you go to the movies. It's gonna end the same way every time. And it's nice. Some people like to do that. Some people like to go and see the same movie many times. It's not really for me. A part of when you come and you invest in a team and doing year is also the unpredictability. But you are not guaranteed a result. There's no one that is entitled to a result. I'm not. The players are not. Neither are the fans. But together we can create an environment that gives us a result. And that gives us an atmosphere where we can be proud over that in the way that we are representing San Diego. So if you want to go here and be guaranteed of a result, I'm sorry, it's not the right environment to go to the games. But if you want to go and invest and you follow the team and we're going to go through the highs and the lows together, this is what it's all about. And the fans, they're incredible. There's such a big motivation of us trying to do our absolute very best in preparation during the games in order to try and get the result. And of course, we're not happy with not winning at home. We want to do that. We want to do it for ourselves, for the club, for the owners, but also for the fans. Of course, we want to do that. So my message to them is invest in us. Keep coming back. We need you. And together, we can achieve it.
Here to hear first. If you're expecting a win every time you go to Snapdragon Stadium, this is not for you.
Yeah, guaranteed. Go watch.
Go watch a movie.
Go watch a movie. Absolute.
Movies end the same all
gold.
the time, not wave matches.
From Jonas had the ball. Wisdom, actually. Wisdom. Abe, what are your thoughts on this wisdom?
Yeah, I think it speaks to why sports are so cool, man. Like he's right. If you want guarantees, like watch movie, watch fiction, entertain yourself in that way. I think we've all chosen sports and specifically soccer as our form of entertainment just because it's so similar, but at the same time, it's so different every single day, every single game. Individuals can have special performances and teams can have like crazy collective performances. They can have the ball most of the game and still not be able to score. And it's entertaining how frustrating they are. And it could also be like insanely boring. I don't think this game was boring. I think it's probably a little bit more entertaining than the game we saw the day before, but it's still just, it's really cool that to hear this from a coach be like, hey man, we're not always going to win, but they still need the support from the fans and just the people watching them and being entertained by them, just because anything can happen. That's what sports are all about.
Yeah, and hopefully, that's the thing. San Diego FC, they've clinched playoffs. San Diego Wave are still on that hunt, and they want to make sure that they are able to represent the city of San Diego correctly, and they're going to go ahead and go up into another non-soccer specific stadium in Lumen Field.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. It's going to be on Friday, 7:30 p.m. They're facing off against San Diego's own Mia Official, who hasn't really been getting any
She's
start.
going to score.
Well, I mean, if she plays,
she'll score.
But yeah, predictions for this one, guys. What do you guys think?
I don't know. What do you think? You like going first, Chiva?
I usually don't like
mansplainer.
I'm going to go with a 1-1 tie.
Oh yeah, you think so? Why do you think so?
This Wave sucks right now.
Okay, they're not in the final third. They're doing everything right but scoring.
Yeah.
I thought of another 0-0 and it kind of killed me. Like I imagined a 0-0 and I was like, oh, can I handle
what a way to spend
0-0?
your Friday night, huh?
And I'm gonna say 1-1. Another tie. Abe.
I think Laura Harvey is one of the best coaches in NWSL for a reason, and San Diego really haven't shown to me that they have an answer for that. The only answer they have had for that was an Emily Van Egmond banger one time, and outside of that, like they really don't look great against Seattle. So I'm going to predict a 1-0 Seattle Reign victory.
All right. It's in. We got 1-0 by playback here. Where's SDW end of the way of the season? where in the table? Where do they end up?
I'm still choosing that they're gonna be top 3, but right now I'm not too convinced. I've been the
top
guy
5.
all
Top
season
5.
that they're gonna be top 3. I'm gonna commit to that. I'm gonna say they finish top 3. I think they'll figure it out. I think they're just going through a rough patch in the attacking end. But I think that'll get figured out. The goals will come. Will it be against Seattle? Maybe not. But I think it's just August. August is just a rough month for them.
Yeah.
September's Waves month.
Ooh, I like it. Third place, says Philippe. Jonas will make the adjustment. I say top 5, but we'll see.
I would predict either 4th or 5th. Probably leaning more towards 5th, but they're still gonna make the playoffs. I think at this point, yeah, I will guarantee that they'll make the playoffs.
Oh, you're guaranteeing that? All right.
No, that I shouldn't make guarantees.
There's no
like
guarantees. You want a guarantee? Go watch the movie, pal.
Ooh.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I regret guaranteeing it. I'll go watch some movies.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna guarantee that. I do believe though that they'll probably make the playoffs.
I agree with you, Abe. You're
Yeah.
awesome. All right.
That's if you don't know about that, that's the ultimate Mexican roast. Tu jefa.
No, I'm indignant for him because somebody spoke of his mom, and I'm defending. Like, dang, you really gonna take that? He just said that about your mom, bro. That's what that means. Nice callback. Sack a whole lot if they miss out. Everybody's fired in San Diego soccer. But
not SanDiego FC. They clinch playoffs.
Yeah, San Diego FC is still in it. All right, so I think we're good to go. Anything else, boys, for San Diego Wave?
Oh, I think that's it. If you are interested in participating in our fantasy
thank
football league, we're gonna bring it back this season. Send us a DM if you're interested. There's no money involved.
There's no agenda.
It's just for fun.
Pride.
Just for fun. No prize either this year.
Pride. No prize, but pride.
Just pride. You can say that you beat the 2 balls and a mic team in fantasy football, but let us know because we're probably going to be drafting at some point next week before the season starts.
Yeah. The comment section to every single San Diego soccer pride post on social media.
Was it bad? I didn't even want to click. It
was terrible. It was disgusting. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Homophobic losers, man.
It was so bad. Like immediately. There was a lot of love being spread out. So shout out to everybody who was out there and had a good time.
Yeah, both teams had a Pride weekend this weekend for some reason. Yeah, I wonder why they both decided on that.
Because they couldn't do it in the actual month of it, I guess.
No, July is Pride Month. Wait, we are not in July. We're in August. Jesus.
That's
Well, not.
It's the end of August too.
The end
The
of
Wave. Okay, that's something else Wave related, real quick, that we have been talking about. They have really good halftime shows, and I think we gotta shout them out for that. It's actually
I agree.
kind of cool. Like they had a fashion show during the thing for some reason. One time they had a dog doing like the tricks and stuff.
Loyal used to have concerts.
Oh, you mean that was pretty dope actually.
They had a DJ battle between an LA DJ and a San Diego DJ. Like it's just random.
LA DJ low key cooked.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
but
yeah,
that's something San Diego FC needs to be doing. Some halftime entertainment. I love the Cholos halftime entertainments all the time. Like,
that's peak. That is peak.
It's anything in Mexico halftime entertainment. It is top notch. It is fun to watch.
They have like the Calimax fruit just walking around with flags. Like it's so dumb,
but it's the best.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
I think Tony's looking for the puppies, but
I don't have the dogs. I do have the dogs.
It's okay, Tony.
Do they bring out like actual Cholos Quintles or what?
No, I think he's talking about the Wave. One of the Wave.
Oh,
found him. Damn right, I found him. Look at this. He scored in front of. I don't know. I lost count.
6,000.
I think it was the dog's name was Scooby.
People? The dog's name was Scooby. Look at the technique. Celebration. Honestly, like before the match, he said that he wouldn't celebrate for the goal, but here he is celebrating. Like it's
Luis is
terrible.
back. Abe's fanboy.
Scooby and his owner, they went to a Gotham match as well. So they're just going around the whole NWSL. Like
so Scooby is just.
I thought Scooby was a fan of San Diego. Like,
so he's just a mercenary. You know, not like these absolute heroes. Look at that. Honestly, hey,
I want to play.
Hey, no. Oh. Honestly, this was one of my favorite nights.
For SDFC's number 9.
Honestly, he's.
No, we don't want to wish any injury.
He's injury prone a little bit, unfortunately. All right. It's almost like La Liga the year Cholos came in. Yeah, it can have it can happen. Definitely can happen.
It's never been done
though. Sources say that the reason that that Pride doesn't didn't schedule a lot of stuff with sports in July is because there's too many events already happening in July.
that makes sense.
That does make sense. Resources.
You can celebrate Pride all the time. It's okay to celebrate in August too.
It's celebrated on a Monday, celebrated on a Sunday. It's fine by me. Like me
Good
too.
in June too.
Yeah, me too. All right. With that, it's been a good one. Oh, what did we forget? What did we forget? It says forgot to ask who was going to surf an IB.
Right now it's tied between me and Abe.
Yeah, it's a tandem paddleboard out there.
And we decided at the end, we decided in the press box. Let us know if you guys agree with this. If one of our prediction bets end in a tie, we're going to do a penalty shootout to see who has to actually do the punishment.
It would kind of work out if you and I tie Abe, and then Tony's the goalkeeper, and we shoot penalties.
I kind of want that now.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of down.
That would be fun. Maybe we should just do it no matter what.
We should.
We
I'm
should
down
do
for
it
that.
for fun. When my back feels better.
2 balls at a mic. 291 has concluded in transmission. Beam me up, Scotty. Thank you for those who have joined us. Philippe, you're awesome. Luis, shout out to you. Playback. ¿Qué onda, qué onda? You did send a little picture of like, oh, the friend that surfs an IB. He's a deformed guy. Just a check out everything here with the latest on everything soccer in San Diego, San Diego Way, San Diego FC. Check out SanDiego.Futbol if you want, and go read some of the great articles and content that Abraham Cepeda has for you and the city of San Diego. That is right. That is the website, SanDiego.Futbol. Check it out. Here it is. So, San Diego FC, San Diego Wave, making it happen. We'll have more from training later this week for San Diego FC, from Maniacs on Thursday. SanDiego.Futbol is the place to be, the hub of soccer in San Diego. This is where we start soccer. None of these other outlets. The Dodgers dropped one against the Padres. The Padres. San Diego FC clinched a playoff berth. Congratulations to them. All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.